Hello and welcome back. We just landed. I can't find Big Mac. We murdered two legendary gunners. Fuck. I'm probably gonna die here. We murdered some legendary gunners here, and we can't find Big Mac. There's no sign of him. But there is this helicopter stuck in the. What the fuck is happening here? Why am I getting swarmed wherever I go? I'm beginning to think even if the entirety of the minimum force would have come, it might not have mattered. I think that's mostly cleared. The worst thing is, we're only fucking here for the tape, the Eddie Winter tape that's in the police lockup. So I don't know why the fuck we're getting swarmed this badly. Again, can't... sucked. Can't seem to find Big Mac. I also equipped my power armor with a nice, big flashlight. We also brought some supplies back. So we have new power armor. We also... a Telka power armor. Let's collect a bunch of Giddy Up Buttercup pieces. And we'll sell them all when we get back to town. It should be worth a shit ton of money to the right people. Especially if I use those mentats that make me buy at 5% higher. Sell at 5% higher, buy for 5% lower. 10% lower, 10% higher. That would be insane. I could turn such a profit using these, especially in my own camp, if I just wait for everyone to have their camps. Did the bird get free? I think it did. It did have a pilot. I mean, I'm glad it got free, because I'm gonna need it. Not enough, I actually don't think I can ever get in there, because Big Mac's gone. I'm guessing he had the key. I mean, if anyone would have it here, right, it would be the mini-boss that controls the area, right? I mean, maybe he is here. Maybe I just didn't find him when I searched the area. But I couldn't find any sign of him. Nope, find the keycard. Sweet. And the bird's about to go down. It already dropped off its knights though, so the knights might help me get in. But yeah, that bird's not going to stand much more of a chance. Especially not if I do this. Good night, little birdie. I'm pretty sure you can't get hated by the Brotherhood just by killing them. Pretty sure that was my tactic at one point. After the Brotherhood came to town, I would just find them and kill them. Yeah, it's down. Is it still alive? God damn. Maybe I shouldn't even have shot it. I mean, I'm completely fine. The longer it's here, the more damage it will do with those captains. I'm sure it won't kill them. I mean, one of them has a fucking mini-nuke launcher, a fat man. So I'm almost certain they won't kill them. But hey, if they do some of my job for me, I'm fine with that. It's gonna be great. Very snazzy. Where was the room? Over here. Some more. What was that? Was that an entire box of Giddy Up Buttercup pieces? Toy pots. Cool. Sadly, I don't think this place actually has anything good. I'm pretty sure it's just for a shit ton of money. Which is a little sad, I'll be honest. But I'm sure Quincy has a lot of good stuff in it. Though, what I really need to do, I need to locate a place to fucking save. Still haven't found one, Quincy, even though I've been here for a hot second. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to sleep. The best location I can think of right now would be going back and executing that Mylar Queen. I don't even think I'm strong enough to do that quite yet. So I don't see how I'm gonna do that. Let's go toward that church. That's around the place where the Brotherhood Knights would be coming in. So I might be able to reconvene with them. Yep, already reconvened with one. Nope. That's not a Brotherhood Knight. That's Clint. One of the scumbags that controls this place. One of the fucking gunners. More job. I will tear your armor apart if that's what has to be done. Preston's done. Preston, we got him. It's one down. Brother, bunch of gunner privates left here. Sturgis Terminal. I was out visiting some friends of mine down at the Adam Cat's garage earlier, and they hooked me up with a sweet deal on a couple suits of power armor. They're in rough shape, but nothing I can't fix up. I had to drag that one back here since it won't start up at the moment, even with a fresh fusion call. Gotta find some way to thank Fenton for helping me out with that. Maybe I can pay off his tab at the hole in the wall. Well, maybe part of his tab anyway. Mama Murphy's vision. I don't like this. Mama Murphy's been holed up in her room since that trader came through. She got a fresh stash of chems, and when I went to make sure she's eating something, she said she's been having the sight again. Said she saw the town surrounded. They overrun our people, dead in the streets, are captured. Sounds crazy, but she's been right about things before, and we were able to convince Jackson to put out a call for the Minutemen. I just hope it's not too late. The Minutemen. Cole Hollis rolled in with the Minutemen yesterday, and man, did they ever get here in the nick of time. Took those gunners from behind and had them running for the hills. Marcy's been making a fuss about how few showed up, but the colonel has assured us that others will come. In the meantime, Preston has been helping Sloan and me reinforce the walls. Shame the power armor is on the fritz again. Sure would be a help carrying all that lumber. Sergeant Becker here. Looks like this terminal is still working. Quite the setup that grease monkey's got here. I'm impressed how well Clint's plan worked. Guess I should say Lieutenant Clint after we blew out the support. We were able to rush up onto the highway itself with the cover of darkness, and the height advantage we had. Things wrapped up in under an hour. A group of them managed to slip away. Good thing the LT. Good thing the lieutenant sent a detachment after them. Or Tessa may have broken ranks and done it herself. Maybe if we can get those suits of power armor back in order, it'll convince her to cool it. I found a bed. I won't be able to use it until the gunfire dies down, though. See if we can get a good, sweet little sniping position from the roof here. I'm gonna take some blood packs. We're gonna need... What amazing timing! I think the Brotherhood bird's finally been taken out. Sure, I'm still in Psycho. I'm gonna need to get outside soon. That's another one of these fuckers down.
Have a visual on them. Looks like they're gone.
They're not. This was just a short break that we acquired. Because I ended up killing Tessa. Fucking power fists they're using. All out war on the streets here. Another raider down. Let's see if we can find the boy we killed before. There he is. This road seems to be well and truly blocked. Poor bastard. Died fighting for something more worth it than the Brotherhood. Trying to free what's left of Quincy. Finally seems to have quieted down. I guess anyone that is still alive is somewhere else, somewhere safer than this. We hit this place hard. Oh god, they burned the fucking settlers on a campfire. Raiders, anything it seems that didn't cooperate got burned alive. Jesus. People slaughtered.
Point it out. Hey.
How are you feeling about things?
Keep an eye on the windows. Perfect place for an ambush.
That's all.
Okay.
Can't tell if Preston's actually aware that we're in Quincy or not. He should fucking be. What do we have here?
What the? Let's rock!
I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker. Get back here, you bastard. Hasn't seemed like anyone's gonna live in there. We need to get out of town. I need to find a bit that's out of town, but has water. Here it is. I got some radiation scrubbers. I don't think it'll let me drink from the pond while I have them on. We'll just keep going further out until we find some drinkable water. Where some thirsty motherfuckers are now. Let's get out of the armor. We can probably drink from this if we're out of the armor. Yeah, we can.
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen.
I did not realize we'd go to total war with them. I'll be honest, I kind of presumed that we'd only come here, sneak in, get the holotape. I didn't realize, because the Brother still would back us up again, that we'd be able to make such a triumphant attack. We've now killed 2 of the captains. I think there are only 2 more left. I was getting pretty close to clearing Quincy for good, it seems. We better not be too confident. Running out of ammo is also a risk. I never expected that to be a risk, I'll be honest. Is Preston getting attacked? That's coming from Preston's area. Preston, what's happening? No, he's good. I'm gonna grab that. I would very much like to get my fusion cores to last a little longer, because it just means I can always wear them. Let's get in here. Alright, let's get back to the church. Shit, we've been detected. Being detected by a private isn't bad, but I'm scared of the... Are we getting even more backup? Seems they came with trucks to enslave everyone. Seems we're either getting more backup, or there's even more people at where Big Mac was. I think Big Mac, after I left, I'll be honest, I think he ran and got attacked by a bunch of the fucking gunners and got just executed. Guessing I'm gonna find him, his corpse is gonna be among the dead. Because I'm guessing he died before I did. Not after. It's good to see the bit of Steel helping out. I mean, they're almost certainly not here helping out. There are probably some technology they want in here.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Poor bastards. All just dead. Get off that wall. Murdering sons of bitches. Fuck, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That hurt bad. I'm glad I'm in better armor. Oh, that would have killed me. If I had stuck to the T60, I'm pretty sure that would have actually ended me. So I guess there's one way of getting in the camp, but it was pretty well secured. I didn't realize there was a trip around the floor. I would activate a fucking rocket launcher in the cab. Shit. I was hoping this I could either start it or it would lead me up to the bridge, but it doesn't seem either is the case. That car's about to go. Well, that was a nuclear mine, that would probably have killed me. See if we can find the last of the raiders. I'm sure they're up here somewhere. Quincy Ruin says it's clear, but I don't believe that. Unless somehow the guy up here has killed himself, there is gonna be one up here. I fucking remember getting my fucking face blown off by him. But I'm sure they've engaged against the Brotherhood before.
Attack this place.
Seems they're actually all dead.
Excellent.
It does seem like we find a clear Quincy. And some scouts down the highway to check for any other nearby threats. But the only thing nearby seems to be the quarry up the inlet. Looks to be a group of raiders, but with a good sniping positions on the freeway, they wouldn't dare try to start a fight with us. Baker fired off a few rockets down at them. Nothing major, just to make sure they'd know what they're dealing with. The factory. I sent Tessa out with a squad to scout to the south mostly to get her out of my hair for a while. They reported that there's not much out there in the marsh other than an old factory. Looks to be inhabited by the greenskins. They might cause a problem eventually, but for now, I don't think we need to pick a fight when we've got prisoners to deal with. Atom Cats. Turns out there's a group living at the garage out on the peninsula, call themselves the Atom Cats, and they seem to be a pretty tight crew. The scouts have reported that their external fortifications are fairly weak, but they have several sets of power armor. Normally I'd say it isn't worth the trouble, but with the troops angry about losing the prisoners, it might be the distraction they need. Personal logs. Shame I couldn't convince Collis to see reason, but the attack plan worked all the same. Once we blew the support on the highway and took the high ground, there was nothing they could do. Garvey managed to escape with a group of the settlers, but the rest was just a bloodbath. Had them captured. Cohol is alive, so I could prove to my new troops that I'm done with the Minutemen. Even when I put the barrel to his head, he still refused to see that this is just how the world works. If you want to bring order out of the chaos, you need strength to do it. The Minutemen don't have it anymore. The gunners do. Captain Weiss assures me that the troops he's given me, in exchange for breaking the siege, will obey the chain of command. But two of the more senior troops are proving difficult. Preston. The detachment I sent after Garvey returned yesterday. They managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains. Tessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. Cojones was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly isn't going to be leading a counterattack with a bunch of wounded women and children. We've gotten our main camp set up on the freeway here, so we can't be taken the way the Minutemen were. And I managed to get the radio tied into an old tower to establish contact with GNN. Tessa and Baker had a long talk with Captain Weiss, and while Baker has fallen into line, Tessa seems to be even more subordinate now that we're pretty well established, and the troops are done setting up camp. I'm going to have to find other work for them to do. If they're busy, Tessa won't have time to rile them up. Maybe if I can keep her out of the camp for a while, the others will follow Baker's lead and stop questioning my commands. Captain Weiss also said to check with a medic, get my blood type tattooed. Seems unnecessary, but if the gesture will convince them, it's probably worth a bit of pain.
Hey,
Just point me to it.
I kinda need to empty my inventory. I see more gunners. We're not done here,
This is what I've got.
clearly. If there are still gunners breathing in the area, we're not finished. We ain't finished until every last one of them has stopped breathing. Let's get this fucker done. Fuck you. Every single one of these bastards will fall before I'm done here. I have no intention of letting any of them go. They started this fight, they better be willing to end it. I'll fucking end it for them. I am not as scared as they are. I will fight till I die. Let's get back into Quincy. Have police station to check. I'm sure the streets might still have a couple on them. Yeah, talking about you, Garvey. Seems you're good to the bone. Just like your old captain. Your late captain, I should say. It seems he's been killed and burned on a fire. So it took so long, but to be fair, if we would have gone here any sooner, we would have been destroyed. We barely made it out this time. But hey, they didn't. Now we just need to attack the GTT, or whatever the fuck it was called. Their radio station. Their headquarters. And then we need to attack the bunker they came from. We'll send them back where they fucking came from. We'll wipe the gunners from this earth. One encampment at a time. Preston,
Hey.
any chance you can get that open?
break
am I
the
doing?
code. Go check that out.
I wish I could help.
Can you lockpick?
Grab anything useful.
Sorry, General. I wish I could.
So you can neither lockpick or
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
hack. That's fine. Should really be spamming my VATS button. If I see anything in VATS, I'll
Word on
kill it.
What's happening in the Commonwealth, folks? Not content.
Because chances are it's going to be a gunner.
Airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong. formerly occupied by some very unpleasant citizens. Whether they planned to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree that fewer super mutants running around isn't a bad thing. Now we've got pistol packing mama from the record packing daddy named Bing Crosby.
Oh my god, I almost died there. If I hadn't gotten that off, that would have killed me. Oh god. This is his son's room. And I know his son's dead. He makes that very clear every single day that his son's no longer breathing. Wonder where Mama Murphy lived. So I had to say lives, but don't really think anyone has lived here for a while. Some people have been surviving here. Fucking murderers. But surviving isn't living. This seems to be the Minutemen's HQ. Very busted up. Close this terminal. That's gonna be interesting. So that we got here just in time. We ended up taking a group of gunners from behind, so we came into town. Took out about a third, but at least a dozen ran off. Mayor Jackson was practically in tears when we came up. Even let us use his own house as a barracks. Gotta say, it's nice to find the Minutemen welcomed like we were back in the old days for a change. Preston has been helping them get some better walls up, and the town mechanic has been invaluable. He even has a couple suits of power armor. If you can get them up and running, it'll be a huge help. We don't have near enough manpower to hold the tower if the gunners return in force, but I can't tell anyone that. I sent out a word to try to get reinforcements from any other Minutemen out there. I hope at least Cole Marbury will be willing to help. Status report. We got the walls in pretty good shape and filled the stairwell at the monorail platform. I've had Sturgis working on getting some walkways set up across the rooftops. Figure if they manage to breach the wall, we may be able to retreat up there for a counterattack. The gunners attack almost daily now, but we got food and supplies enough that we can probably wait them out. Fortunately, my call for reinforcements has been disappointing. Not a single person has shown up. Betrayed. Today has been a terrible turn of events. One of our own, a 10-year veteran named Clint, showed up at the gate. I thought at first that he had come to tell us reinforcements were on the way, but it turns out the bastard has changed sides. He's apparently leading this group of gunners who've been laying siege. He actually had the nerve to try to convince the mayor and me to stand down. I politically informed him that there was not a chance in hell of that happening, and what I would do to his traitorous ass if he showed up again. If someone of his experience is leading them, we'd better be ready for anything. Someone a 10-year veteran betrayed the Minutemen. Jesus Christ. Fuck, that bridge was not strong enough for me. Who is this terminal? It seems like there's nothing here.
Don't think I can pick
It's
this.
weird, this is actually a town. Strange to see that. This is a proper town, like conquered but defended properly. And still it fell. Massive militia group of course takes this place out. But hey. At least I avenged Hollis. All the men that died for this place. Police terminal. There's the station. The Scops. Baker. Worked out some explosives at the parking lot so I could take a break and get up to camp for a bit. The power armor we found in that church has taken a beating from the Scops. So Baker helped me rig up some better armor for it. I was about to tell him how I feel about him, but the attachment we sent after the settlers showed up kinda lost the mood at that point. It's useless. We went down into the parking lot and killed several of the Scops that came out. There seem to be just as many today. We keep killing them, but they keep coming back. If we just keep away from them, they seem to leave us well enough alone. But Clint wants them cleared out of there. God damn it, Clint. I can't fucking believe this. That asshole Clint let those Minutemen get away with the settlers. He says they gave him the slip, but how do we know he isn't playing one side against the other? He betrayed the Minutemen. How can we trust that he isn't betraying us now for a better deal? I still can't believe Captain Wheeze gave that asshole the command. Play tape.
Look, Tessa, the orders come down straight from Captain West. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's still in charge. And why do you think he picked you to deal with those Scorps down at Super Duper Mart? Now, maybe you got away with that shit back when you were running with raiders, but gunners stick to the chain of command. Besides, we wouldn't have been able to take Quincy without him, and you wouldn't have that sweet power armor. So get over it. Baker out.
Nice. Fucking bastards. Quincy police lockup. Let's see what we find in here. Any more of the bastards?
Nice.
Ten or 4? Or 4 of 10? Get out of here. Seems we have a basement to clear out. As I stand by the same thing the gunner stands by. This place will be clear. And I'm fine if it takes a lot of bloodshed. This place has already been stained plenty. A little more isn't gonna make the difference. I kinda wanna go back to the church.
We're not gonna make very good time with you, so load it down.
Yeah, we'll be fine, dude. We took Quincy. How much more fighting do you really think's gonna fucking happen? Fortunate they got sniped from above, making these catwalks completely useless for the Minutemen. Not that it would have mattered. Seems like the gunners were in amazing condition. Having a Minutemen veteran on their side. With the tactical
What's up?
know-how.
Go ahead. You want
Take
to
a
swap
place like
supplies?
this.
No problem.
I just realized I can't really drop anything. It's annoying. Whatever. Let's go clear out the scopes, I guess. The traps don't seem to have been triggered. Which means there's still plenty of shit down here. Did I pick up something big? I really didn't, that's weird. I'm so overweight. Well, shit. Seems there's a constant stream of radiation down there. I guess it's going to the basement then. Let's head deeper. They say. Oh shit, they're not wrong. I thought they were being wrong about scorpions. Keep charging this fully up, it seems to insta-kill them. There's the only two.
Locked tight.
Yeah, really locked tight. Fortunately, the corpse doesn't seem to have the key. Greatly annoying. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, I feel the magazines I've gotten have been seriously lacking. Let's try to get back into town and let's check the church again. Because the only magazines I seem to have found were on the freeway. Now that is a good position, and clearly one of the bosses were there. But it also seems very clear that there was a boss here in the church. As the church seems to have been the Minutemen's and the Gunners' hideouts. Stuff like the Sturgis terminal is in here. Baker took it over afterward. Which I don't actually remember finding Baker. I found Tessa. Tessa's dead. Tom fucker is dead as well. I mean, I need to check who I killed outside, because maybe the traitor's still alive. Maybe he got the fuck out of here. But if he didn't, he's sure shit gonna be dead soon. Because I will find him, and I will kill him. Mark my words on that. The amount of my brothers and sisters this guy's taken out. Nope, Clint is dead. It seems Baker's the one that lived. That's unlucky. For everyone but him. Though, to be fair, I have a very strong suspicion that he is dead. I'm guessing he just got killed in the crossfire between the Brotherhood, me, and the Gunners. I mean, the place is burning right now. There's not really much left. The amount of legendary Gunners I've had to kill around here. Christ. We'll be back though. Because I'm sure this place isn't quite clear yet. Sure more will come, and when that happens, I'll be back to kill them all. Quincy's a dead town now, and I'll make sure that any gunners that go into it will join it. Let's get the fuck out of here. There's a good clearing for a bird to drop down. Couldn't find the super mutant guy, Big Mac, but let's be fair, he's probably dead. Like everyone else that seems to have been here. And not some pushy shit dead, he seems to be very, very dead. I got some new markers that unlocked the Boston police station. I already had that one. I feel like I'm still missing some police stations, even though I hit all of them. Nick got this one. It seems I didn't get the one in town this time around. We have that one. We've hit this one. I think this place might actually have a tape though. Yeah. Still a couple still a couple stations we need to hit. And most of them I don't even know about. But hey, I'm sure we'll get another lead when we go to this one.
Heads up. Look alive.
What do you need? Need something, General?
Your thoughts?
Another day in the Commonwealth.
What's on your mind? What are you thinking about? Anything you want to talk about? That's all for now.
No problem.
God, you're great. You clear the silent type, dude. Jesus. We just went back to Quincy. You have all your bad memories here. Now that nightmare's over and done with. Let's fly here. Don't want to land, but I want to get a better view of the entirety of the location.
Good shooting, Knight.
Seems he already wants to come in for a landing. It's not gonna happen, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I just wanted a better look. We taking fire? That doesn't seem like it. What the fuck is this town? Oh, I guess it's a part of Jamaica Plain. Oh, is it directly Jamaica Plain? No, that's Jamaica Plain. What the fuck is that town over there? Whatever. The fuck? They have some kind of AA down there. Oh, it's not AA. It's a fucking robot. I see. Whether it's dropping off soldiers to deal with some raiders, it seems. Good on them. Happy to protect the Commonwealth. Guys, if it's their intention or not, good on them. Well, this episode sure was exciting. Preston didn't have any exciting dialogue like I hoped he would. Though I've never seen chat as an option. So that might be why. Normally it's faults. Piper had some interesting dialogue on geolocation. I thought Preston would have some. But nope. I'm a little scared, Ryan, that I won't be able to take the thing on this one. You know what? Let's get that done. And he sent me to that one. I've been asked to go to that one, talk to Ellie. Yeah. Let's just change course.
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the back shortly.
Seems like a horrible landing spot. It was.
Always worth fighting for.
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other out if we want things to get better.
So there we go. If you really want to support, don't do that.
Look alive.
I'm listening. What's on your mind?
Just curious what you're thinking.
The Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I...
How are you feeling about things?
I'll tell you what's wrong with the Commonwealth. People can't see the big picture.
What are you thinking about?
If everyone was willing to pick up a rifle and protect his neighbor, the Raiders wouldn't stand a chance.
Anything you want to talk about?
Where to next?
How are you feeling about things?
I'm glad I ran into you in Concord. I think you're gonna turn out to be the right choice to lead the Minutemen.
Your thoughts?
Best way to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel is to stay out of their way.
Anything you want to talk about?
I think you've got what it takes to be a great leader, but you still have to prove yourself.
I see.
No, never mind.
All right.
You clearly want me to take on even more stuff. It's fine. Fine. I'm aware we have a lot of settlements still to build up. This being one of them. This settlement is very weak. But, to be fair, we have set up some good ones. Abernathy Farm's a good one. Isn't quite fixed yet. Sanctuary's a good one. Red Rocket's a good one. But I think that's about it so far. Really need to get some of the others done. Next time we can set up Grey Garden and what's it called? Grey Garden and Oberland Station. I think those two will be good ones to set up. Doesn't seem we have much more to do. We could always attack this. If you kill the Mirelurk, you get the settlement. Jamaica Plain also has a settlement in it. Warwick Homestead's a settlement. Just got a lot of places to go. Kind of be fun to hit the castle before you're supposed to. We might do that next time, actually. I don't have time today. Oh, you know, maybe we can. Maybe we can. It might not take too long. Sorry, nah, fuck it. We'll see what happens. See what goes on in the story. Maybe I'll remember. Maybe I won't. Maybe we'll just use the entirety of next time on building up some settlements to an acceptable level so they're strong enough to survive. Though maybe not. Don't know what's on my agenda at that point. Maybe I go hard on getting all the Ethan Winters tapes.
This is the only way to travel.
Agreed. It's a little sucky that the Minutemen don't have one of these. If they did, I would go with I would only work with us, not the Brotherhood of Steel. Because I
is locked and loaded.
don't really agree with their motives, I'll be honest. All super mutants. All synths. I'm not a fan of that. Like, I agree most super mutants should be destroyed, right? Even Strong. Strong should also be destroyed. Strong is a super mutant that the only reason he hasn't killed someone isn't a bloodthirsty murderer is because he is a bloodthirsty murderer. but he's been told about the milk of human kindness, which will make him as strong as humans. And if Strong gets the milk of human kindness, and gets that power, he would turn on humans again, because he would be the stronger one. The super mutants are a terrible faction in Fallout 4. They're just big dumb brutes. They were way more interesting in Fallout New Vegas, where some of them are big dumb brutes, some of them are very intelligent, like Jacob. At Jacobstown. And even Tabitha, right, a relatively dumb mutant, still has some interesting stuff about her. The fact that if you repair her her robot in the garage thing, she'll walk in and she will stop fighting. Because the entire time, the reason she even attacked and took over Black Mountain from the normal mutants was because she wanted to capture humans until she could get her robot fixed. That's why she keeps Raoul around. Because he's a mechanic and he might be able to fix him. Really is an interesting little dynamic. Ooh.
Well, I got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Hey,
Go ahead. Need something?
how are you feeling about things?
I hear a lot of talk about the railroad, helping free synths and all that. They don't sound too bad.
That was all I had.
I kind of
Okay.
agree with that, honestly. The Railroad is kind of a joke faction in Fallout 4. Mostly because they're such a weak faction. The Minutemen, literally you can form an army with them. The Brotherhood is an army. The Railroad's a group of basement-dwelling freaks. And Simps. Like, the Simps are just way better characters if you go off Far Harbor. They're a lot more interesting. And then, yeah. And then they're in the actual base game. I don't know. So I think they're more interesting. They're having their own settlements, being able to handle themselves. Like, that might be a bit of a shit take, right? But that's the only thing I can think about right now, thinking of the Railroad. Just a bit of a joke faction. And the entire dynamic of saving Simps, like, it seems interesting, right? A noble cause, I would even say. But,
Hey,
Sure. Here's my supply.
still,
hey,
the Minutemen are a lot more interesting.
Clean it out.
Be nice to get a full suit of that armor.
Yeah.
Be very nice to get it. Though I'm not exactly sure where a man like me would buy such a thing. Oh, I'm sure we'll find another suit. And find the legs of that suit next time. Bye-bye.